do that shit. Every time. Damn, I got a like and I ain't even started yet. Hello, peoples. I guess nobody wants to be in here. Nobody wants to be a part of something. Oh, some shit. Hello. Hello. Man, I can't see the writing. Every time I start this, I always gotta adjust it. There we go. Look into my eyes. What do you see? Oh man. Where's the other thing? There it is. Oh. Hey, what do y'all want to talk about? Oh, here we go. Who's that? Leo Dolan. Is this the meth cooking show? No, this is not. It's the cocaine snorting show. I'm just kidding. Nah, this was like a free talk tonight. I wasn't gonna set the standards on anything. Zero? What does that mean, zero? Oh, does that mean oh? Oh, oh, oh. like to get a little more people in here before I start. Well, comes in waves. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I remember when it was used to be like 200 or 300. Well now, what's your name, soldier? Must be a foreigner. I got another like. I don't even have to say nothing. I talked my butt off the other day and I didn't even get but 3 likes. And I already got 2 now. I ain't even said anything. So I'm just going to sit here and stare at the screen. Oh, this is funny. Oh. Well, hello. Stranger. Well, hello. Number 2. Stranger. Yeah, y'all just give me a like if you ain't gonna say something. Just give me a like and go on. Come back. I'm just teasing. Oh man, I love Stitch. All right, how you doing? Cookie Clicker Master. Vegito! Hey, I looked at your book today. I haven't read it yet, but I went over where they give the footnotes. Cookie Clicker Master. Ha 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 ha. But yeah, I found it mighty interesting that somebody in 1873 could come up with a book Yeah, right? Castle Trump. And where's Trump Towers at? It's got to be, I mean, what's the odds of, there's a lot of coincidences, right? A lot of coincidences. And for those of you that are here that don't know what we're talking about, there's this gentleman that wrote a book about Barron Trump and the last president. Now, you're going to think, okay, yeah, another Trump story. No, Trump wasn't even born yet. Barron wasn't even born yet. This guy just wrote it off the cuff. And you know what was interesting was a couple of people went through their lineages, and you know, we were talking about Yale University, and I don't know how many times Yale University got talked about. Didn't you know? Probably how the Simpsons made their predictions in their cartoon. You think so? You think they made it through that? Nah. Nah, I think they use what's it called? A, yeah, a program that just goes on headlines, you know. And they plug in all these headlines and then they pick. I don't know. You know, who am I? I'm just a dumb, stupid frog. But yeah, that's really weird. And it talks about all these underground cities, and the underground cities are supposed to be like a metaphor for uh, other countries, I guess. I don't know. It was freaking me. It didn't give me no chills or nothing, but it was really kind of a lot of things was coincidental, man. But I'm still reading it some more. Yeah. How can you know where you're going without knowing where you've been, right? Yeah, exactly. Yes, definitely good stuff. Uh huh. Yep. See, there's patterns, man. There is patterns. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I was looking at demographics today too. Uh, Peter Zion, and I was looking at this other one, uh, 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 gospel. Evangelicals made this one up um, about the Muslims taking over Europe, which they pretty much have. It says Omar Gaddafi said there would be no shots, no swords, no terrorists, that they would just take over by like in 3 decades, which were it's coming to fruition. I mean, really, it is. It's really really weird, man. So people wonder why all these countries are not backing up Israel anymore. Well, I think this is the reason, because all these countries are being changed within as in the United States, say, as the baby boomers, you know, are being phased out and the millennials are coming up, and see, they've changed all them kids' views is not the same as what we were taught. So now it's like, I don't know. I can see the writing on the wall some, you know. I don't know, maybe I'm just talking in circles. I'm not making no sense. Yeah, I'm gonna read that. But his wife was a writer too, and they got divorced, and she remarried that James George, right? I mean, I forget what his name. James George. I don't. I can't remember his name, but he was part of that 322. I mean, there it goes again, man. Remember, I keep telling you that 322 comes back around. Now, how is it that is that another coincidence in this? I mean, how does that fit in? I mean, it's freaking mind-boggling. I'm tired tonight. It's hard for me to even think about right now. What in scroll guy? Another of that book. Laugh out loud was brushing my fangs. Missed something. Laugh out loud. I don't understand. Hmm. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just pissing in the wind. But yeah, I did want you to see that. Hang on just a second. See if I can find it on here. Well, I just have to wait. I don't know. Shake it off. Oh, oh man. Been a hell of a day at sea, sir. No, I haven't heard about that. What was that about again? Did you hear those leaked, what is it, Club Batcher emails where the Dems and the establishment have killed Twitter as first objective. Huh. No, I haven't seen that. Man, you up on the check out Zero Hedge. What is Zero Hedge? Is that like a show? Was it on the Blaze or something? I don't know. Man, definitely solid financial news feed. Oh, okay. All right. Hmm. Man, crazy. Why don't you have any thing on your channel? No subscribers? Benzino? You don't have anybody in your. I think I'm the only subscriber you got. Why is that? Is it none of my business? Just an ex-homeless bum. Uh, well, I found you got to have some knowledge in politics to know most of this stuff. I mean, just because you're out of work and out of home, out of pocket, doesn't mean you ain't smart as a rocket. But poet don't know it. Oh, you voted. Woohoo. Corbin Dallas. How about it, Corbin? You got your multi-pass and voted today, huh? Yeah. Yeah, you pretty smart, man. To know that book and to know, I mean, you can connect dots pretty good. I mean, I have a hard time. It takes me a little while to be able to know how to connect a dot and get it right. Yeah, Corbin Dallas. You voted today. I hope it was for Trump. You don't have to tell us though. So, do you think that's why Trump named his son Barron, but with two R's instead of one, so it can make it look like that book is coming to fruition? He ain't voting for that witch. No, I said I hope you voted for Trump, but you don't have to tell us, man. You can vote for Kanye. Oh, I don't even think he was on the ballot. Yeah, right. Oh man. All right. Let's ask the hypotheticals. If he doesn't win, if Trump doesn't win, what do you think's going to happen? If Trump doesn't win, what do you think's going to happen? If Kamala wins, correct? But what I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying, but what about people like you, me, and I mean, what's going to happen to us? Are they just going to send us all to gulags? Or, so what they ran from there is going to happen here in your case, is what you're saying. Okay, I don't know if people can stay civil. Yeah, I don't know if people can stay civil either. So no, they're be a civil war. So, Corbin, you think there's going to be a civil war also, huh? If she wins. So, let's switch the scenario. If Trump wins, what do you think's going to happen? You think that we're going to go martial law and, take away all our freedoms, and the left will protest? Yeah, I'm sure the left will protest, but will it get, I mean, you can protest and not cause a commotion other than, just protesting. But if you're going to beat down, what, laugh out loud, definitely not martial law, but definitely protest. Ice cubes and definitely. Yeah. Well, I tell you, I mean, yeah, I hope Trump wins too. You know, like I say, I have my doubts about J.D. Vance. I think he's a plant from the elite central, but that's just me. That don't mean he's gonna, you know, do bad things. But he might be the fly on the wall. Trump starts fucking up or something. But I really hope that, you know, all of them get together. Sounds right, because Trump's filled with his cabinet with right? Yeah. Well, I don't want it to be like, you know, JFK and Lyndon B. Johnson. You know, Lyndon B. felt like he was left out. Then all of a sudden Kennedy died. So yeah, yeah. Was what president assassinated in Buffalo in the book? No, it was McKinley. McKinley what? Y'all lost me for a minute here. What president assassinated in Buffalo? Were you talking about JFK? Yeah, McKinley. Was he assassinated in Buffalo? Uh, I know JFK. He was in Dallas. Yes, yeah. I think Lyndon B. Johnson had something to do with. Yeah, definitely. Lyndon B. Johnson had something to do with the assassination of JFK because he was power hungry, and the CIA wanted to go to Vietnam, and John F. Kennedy didn't want to do it. and he worked out a deal with the Russians, and everything was going to be okay. So that's why he got shot, because after that, Lyndon B. Johnson says, "I'll give you your war." Well, I kind of sounded like him, didn't I? But yeah. But I just hope they're not using Trump and then gonna try to really get him assassinated. So far, it's been a bunch of dumbasses trying to do it. It ain't been nobody that has any sense to know what to do. So I guess we'll see. Man. Yes, wait for the deep state to really get on this instead of under. Yeah, yeah. Um, have y'all seen the video about the demographics for about Europe being taken over by immigrants? Have y'all seen it? So here, I was gonna show y'all if I can find it. I can't find it. Dang it. Have to put it in a different place. Trying to find the watch later ones. In here. I'll be dang. All right. I'll get it all together tomorrow. Because I got to do the second part anyway. You know the the about that book with Barron Trump. It goes in partly the when you go into about the his family. It sets it up. Man, I can't even get a complete sentence out without being all screwed up inside. Um, but I don't know what I was gonna say. Well, shit, screw it. What do you see, Pokey? What do you see, Pokey? I'm afraid it's a skunk. Oh, dog. Sounds like a western. The wind's blowing. Yeah, I need to get my act together here. Because I should be able to go right straight to that.
Here coming to you from the Monterey Airport. Thunderstorms in Denver have delayed my departure.
Damn it. God, I gotta get my act together.
You can take my ears, but you cannot take my liberty.
All right, I'm back. Can't find nothing on here. Pokey, leave the thing alone. Well, shit. Well, it's gonna be one of them nights. Can't get nothing right. Go close the door, Bo. Go close the door. Close it. Y'all tell me if y'all seen this one before.
According to research, in order for a culture to maintain itself for more than 25 years, there must be a fertility rate of 2.11 children per family. With anything less, the culture will decline. Historically, no culture has ever reversed a 1.9 fertility rate. A rate of 1.3, impossible to reverse, because it would take 80 to 100 years to correct itself. And there is no economic model that can sustain a culture during that time. In other words, if two sets of parents each have one child, there are half as many children as parents. If those children have one child, then there are 1/4 as many grandchildren as grandparents. If only 1 million babies are born in 2006, it's hard to have 2 million adults enter the workforce in 2026. As the population shrinks, so does the culture. As of 2007, the fertility rate in France was 1.8, England 1.6, Greece 1.3, Germany 1.3, Italy 1.2, Spain 1.1. Across the entire European Union of 31 countries, the fertility is a mere 1.38. Historical research tells us these numbers are impossible to reverse. In a matter of years, Europe as we know it will cease to exist. Yet the population of Europe is not declining. Why? Immigration. Islamic immigration. Of all population growth in Europe since 1990, 90% has been Islamic immigration. France, 1.8 children per family. Muslims, 8.1. In southern France, traditionally one of the most populated church regions in the world, there are now more mosques than churches. 30% of children ages 20 and younger are Islamic. In the larger cities such as Nice, Marseille, and Paris, that number has grown to 45%. By 2027, 1 in 5 Frenchmen will be Muslim. In just 39 years, France will be an Islamic republic. In the last 30 years, the Muslim population of Great Britain rose from 82,000 to 2.5 million, a 30-fold increase. There are over 1,000 mosques, many of them former churches. In the Netherlands, 50% of all newborns are Muslim, and in only 15 years, half of the population of the Netherlands will be Muslim. In Russia, there are over 23 million Muslims. That's 1 out of 5 Russians. 40% of the entire Russian army will be Islamic in just a few short years. Currently in Belgium, 25% of the population and 50% of all newborns are Muslim. The government of Belgium has stated 1/3 of all European children will be born to Muslim families by 2025, just 17 years away. The German government, the first to talk about this publicly, recently released a statement saying, "The fall in the German population can no longer be stopped. Its downward spiral is no longer reversible. It will be a Muslim state by the year 2050. Muammar al-Gaddafi of Libya said, "There are signs that Allah will grant victory to Islam in Europe, without swords, without guns, without conquest. We don't need terrorists. We don't need homicide bombers. The 50+ million Muslims in Europe will turn it into a Muslim continent within a few decades." There are currently 52 million Muslims in Europe. The German government said that number is expected to double in the next 20 years to 104 million. Closer to home, the numbers tell a similar story. Right now, Canada's fertility rate is 1.6, nearly a full point below what is required to sustain a culture. And Islam is now the fastest growing religion. Between 2001 and 2006, Canada's population increased by 1.6 million, 1.2 of those immigration. In the United States, the current fertility rate of American citizens is 1.6. With the influx of the Latino nations, the rate increases to 2.11, the bare minimum required to sustain a culture. In 1970, there were 100,000 Muslims in America. Today, there are over 9 million. The world is changing. It's time to wake up. 3 years ago, a meeting of 24 Islamic organizations was held in Chicago. The transcripts of that meeting showed in detail their plans to evangelize America through journalism, politics, education, and more. They said, "We must prepare ourselves for the reality that in 30 years, there will be 50 million Muslims living in America. The world that we live in is not the world in which our children and grandchildren will live." The Catholic Church recently reported that Islam has just surpassed their membership numbers. Some studies show that at Islam's current rate of growth, in 5 to 7 years, it will be the dominant religion of the world. As believers, we call upon you to join the effort to share the gospel message with the changing world. This is a call to action.
Hi, I'm Steve Ballmer. I spent 34 years growing Microsoft, 10 years owning the LA Clippers basketball team. I love computers, data, and facts. That's why I started USA Facts, to help understand what our government is up to and what's going on in America. I'll share with you the facts and data, all.
All right, let's go back and let me read what y'all said on here. What? Never, never seen this. Where'd you pull this from? I pulled it right off of YouTube. I mean, I seen it a long time ago, but didn't think much about it because it wasn't playing out. But now it's playing out. I mean, that's what's happening. But I don't know about America or our hemisphere. You know, that's why I was reading up on the Monroe Doctrine. You know, the Monroe Doctrine was done back when that book. There's a that Barron Trump book was written at the same time. What? You should already know America is fucked. Laugh out loud. Yeah, well, not entirely. I mean, at any point in time, this shit could be changed. So, yeah, it's not necessarily on just, you know, but the Monroe Doctrine was supposed to be put in place to keep France and Spain and Portugal and all them other countries over in Europe from coming over here and colonizing the Americas. They wanted them to stop. You know, basically, we wasn't the superpower yet, but we were the power in the area. Yeah. But my question is, how do you know who's on the bad side and who's on the good side? Because there's some people on Trump's side that claim to be good, but turn it around quick. I hope so. And I mean, there's a lot of them on Kamala's side that are bad, but there is some questionables on Trump's side too. So how's this shit gonna play out? You know? Yeah, I agree. All encompassing parody. Quagmire shit. Starts with the proper education and the proper civics applied. Yeah, that's a good place to start. But is it too late for that already too? Because you already got all these universities and these schools wanting to, you know, the gender. That's why they're putting all these genders in the girls' locker rooms and doing all that crap with that. So, I mean, yeah, that'd be a good place to start. And yeah, Trump said he was going to do that, but I'm worried about the demographic thing also. You know. Not even safe to send your kids to school anymore. Man, it hasn't been safe to send your kids to school anymore since what? I would say 98, 97. Hush, Pokey. But that's just me, though. But I don't know. This is the first talk about it. I mean, that I've ever had. And right, that's why the plan is for kids. Yeah, right. But uh, it's just something nobody's talking about. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, I've been working to turn it for a while. Yeah. Yeah. My next question is, what's in it for Elon Musk? You know, if I haven't learned anything, Elon Musk has got to have an edge for something. God bless America and God bless Trump. Yeah, but what about Elon Musk? Why is he all of a sudden part of Trump? What is it that is making him do what he's doing? Why is he doing what he's doing? Oh, you think it's a revolution of young people? If I ain't never known Elon Musk, I mean, not that I know him personally or anything, because I don't. But what I've read about him, what I heard about him, um, he don't pretty much don't give two shits about young people. Um, there's got to be some kind of something he needs if Trump becomes president. I ain't figured it out yet. I mean, I don't know if if Elon wants to cut the red tape again like Trump did last time on stuff to look up. I mean, to make batteries or make cars. I don't know. Yeah. So you think honestly that Trump is in this to help legitly help?
If you think it could be serious, ask me to call emergency.
Oh. I just feel like, I tell you, George Soros, I just feel like he's waiting in the wind to, or, you know, his family that takes control of his estate if and when he dies. Thank God, if and when he dies. But I think I think he holds a lot of out of a 52 deck of cards. I think he holds about 47 of them when it comes to Bitcoin. I think he's waiting for a mass exodus because of the dollar going under, and a lot of people jump to Bitcoin, and then he's going to snatch the rug out from under him, just like he did with the British Crown. And where is that going to lead us? You know. Oh, hush. I don't know why he wants to. He's dead looking at something. Let him out again. Go get it. What? What? Fish. What about fish? BTC. Yeah. You think Bitcoin is important? Can you clarify what you mean by that a little better? Every time I get up to go let them in, come on, come on, Bo, come on. Get it. Wait for me. All right. Yes, but BTC is totally important. Self-custody assets. Yeah. I'm doing pretty good with I got that BTO in my 401. What? U.S. has never had much privilege. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah. So, what might happen before the election? Anything y'all think of? I mean, I'm just throwing this out here. What could possibly happen? All the hurricanes are gone. Totally best thing that could been done since FDR made it illegal to own. You think that's a good thing? You think us giving up our gold? I ain't giving up my gold. So you would give up your gold? Not what FDR did, no. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So you don't think we're going to have some kind of terrorism before or after the election? 2008, laugh out loud, look at us. Oh, no, 2008, laugh out loud. Took us long enough. Yeah. Terrorism comes from Big Brother. Yeah. I have to agree on that one. Especially since I used to be Big Brother. It didn't let you say war in Iran? Was muted by YouTube? Really? Can you name a reason why we are even fighting Russia with Ukraine? Can y'all think of a good reason? Money? Yeah. So you think that, all right, let me get this straight. So you thinking that if Trump makes it, they don't secede, and we go into martial law because some kind of something happens, and then nobody has any rights. Yeah. Interesting. Hmm. This the war is really about white genocide. Huh. I thought it was about oil. right? I agree. Yeah, and I think it has to do with. I thought it was about money. I thought it was about oil. Maybe that'd be my topic for tomorrow. Maybe we all look up why is Ukraine fighting with Russians? What's the big beef? The big enchilada. Yeah. Oh. Hmm. Yeah. Something to think about too. Oh yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Lindsey Graham's kind of shifty, isn't he? Yeah. That's what I meant. So you think Europe added all these Muslims for to keep from losing their, I don't know, keep from losing their sovereignty, I guess, their way of life. So Europe. So you think Europe's going to turn on America, do away with the NATO, and join forces with Russia and meet down in the field of Armageddon? Is that way it's going to throw down? No? Well, somebody's got to close the gap. To me, I see it as the Russians and Ukrainians are fighting because they, what? NATO is an American thing. No. NATO's not an American thing. No, it'd be the other way around. Europe will pull it on us. They'll just say, "Phew." That would never happen, you think? Oh, yeah. I think it could happen. You know, laugh out loud, no, America runs things. Well, we run things, but we're supposed to be getting out of the police business. Remember? We've been talking about this since right after COVID. That we're getting out of the police business and everybody's trying to land grab. Yeah, right. That's true. Yeah, only on the Democrats. But yeah, all these countries want to land grab. That's why uh, all these wars and rumors of wars, you know. But I'd say by 2026, things ain't going to be the same way they are right now. No, I think Israel sees the light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, well, not at the end of the tunnel, but it has it has to ask. Israel's asking itself, who's the biggest threat? Well, the biggest threat is Iran. Well, how does Iran cause so much problems for Israel? But because of the Palestinians, right? What's it say? So Israel, small, so they gonna need to be depopulate a whole lot of first before they assume the role they choose for. Yeah. Hmm. Well, I think the Euphrates River is drying up like it says it's going to. The Mongols, which I consider not China, but the North Korea, they're already getting into it. They're starting to build factories and make bombs, munitions, and selling them to Russia. So that adds them into the mix. Then you got Turkey. Then you got all the Stan brothers, Pakistan, Uzbekistan. All them stands. Yep. I think you might see all of them under the roost of NATO. And we might be completely out of NATO. Us and Britain. I think Britain will follow whatever we do. Oh man, I'm getting sleepy. America is what? The new old world. Turns out those biblical locations were actually ancient history, ancient American history. Israel, Egypt, and Babylon. Yeah. Hmm. What do you want, Pokey? Hey. I'm sitting here talking. Okay. Crazy. What? Crazy, I know I'm rambling. Oh, it's all right. No. I thought we were having a discussion. I didn't think you were rambling. Oh, man. Oh, that's okay. I'm looking at my pick three. Trying to see if my pick three won. Benjamin. You go outside, Pokey? Oh, let me see what y'all say. Trump on Rogan tomorrow will be interesting. Yes, it will. I didn't know he was going to go. Crazy good, important stuff there. No lie. Out loud on us. Go Mavs, Corbin. Definitely, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, you know, nobody's hollering at each other or screaming at each other. We ain't cussing at each other. Ugh. Yeah, I just should be interesting. Yeah, sure should. Yeah, I wish we had a couple of Kamala Harris people in here so we can listen. I like to ask a couple of them some questions. You know, I wouldn't be rude to them. It's like just want to talk. Yeah. sleepy. Time is 10:03. Oops, sorry. Right? What's it say? Damn with Nelson is honoring to be her rally tomorrow in Texas. Oh, damn. Oh. $5.95. Oh. Shut up. Damn. You're barking at something. Next minute you're barking at each other, and then the next second you're growling at each other. Oh, man. All right, I guess I'm gonna go off. I'm done today. Hey, I appreciate y'all coming in here, man. Good chat. Nothing really, I don't know. Nothing really good came out of it. I don't know how else to say it. I mean, if you don't know who you vote for now, Jesus, you might as well just flip a coin when you go in. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna try to keep up some good work. I got some more demographic stuff to look up. So y'all take it easy tonight, man. I hope y'all get what's going on here. Definitely check out the what? What one? Definitely check out Zero Hedge. Okay. All right, man. Y'all have a good one. Appreciate y'all.